Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Evercade A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of the games for Blaze's Evercade retro gaming platform. Today's game is Side Pocket from the Data East Collection 1 cartridge. This was the 1986 release to arcades by Data East, and ports followed to NES in 1987, Game Boy in 1990, Mega Drive in 1992, and Super NES in 1993. The Super NES version is the one that we'll find on the Data East cartridge for Evercade. The Mega Drive and Super NES ports of Side Pocket are regarded as enhanced remakes of the original rather than direct conversions, since they feature additional mechanics and game elements. Most notably, they wrap the whole thing in an aesthetic that pays homage to the 1986 Martin Scorsese movie The Colour of Money through its visuals and its smooth jazz soundtrack. So, let's go play Side Pocket.
Okay, here we are with Side Pocket from Data East. This is the SNES version that's on the Evercade, on the Data East Collection 1 cartridge. It's a game I really like. It's a game I'm not very good at, but it is a game that I really like. It's based loosely on pool, but it's one of those games where it kind of emphasises the video game side of things a bit more than trying to be a realistic simulation. So this was actually an arcade game originally, but the Super NES and Mega Drive versions of this had a number of sort of additions and enhancements over the arcade original, so they're almost regarded as sequels to a certain extent. Okay, so we have several different ways to play. We have a pocket game, which is sort of the main arcade game mode. The 9-ball game, which you can play in 2 players. You can't do that on the Evercade, unfortunately, because obviously no extra controllers. Trick game allows you to test out any of the trick shots, but those trick shots will also come up as part of the pocket game as well. And then jukebox means you can just enjoy the chilled out smooth jazz soundtrack to this game at your leisure. So let's jump in and play the pocket game. So stage 1, Los Angeles, target score 3,000 points. The astute amongst you will note that it is not possible to score 3,000 points under regular pool rules, and that is because Side Pocket uses its own sort of arcadey style scoring system. You get 100 points per ball that you pocket. There are bonuses you can get over the course of the match, and then after you've finished a round you get some extra bonuses according to how many balls that you potted in succession without having to take a shot in between, and how many balls you potted in sequence. So if you tap the Y button on the SNES controller or the X button in the Evercade, you'll see that there's the numerical values of the balls there. So if you pot them in numerical order, you'll get a bonus, and if you pot them one after the other, you'll get another bonus as well. So in order to get that 3,000 points, you'll need to do some combination of those. And it all starts with a pot. So, you'll see that over the course of the match, certain pockets will start sparkling like this, which means you can pop the ball in them for a bonus, or the ability to unlock a trick shot in between levels. But then other than that, it's just pool, as you would expect it to work. Hit the ball, try and get it in the holes. Alright, so our next shot is this number 5, not number 1. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get that one in from there. Let's give it a go. That is my catchphrase for both real pool and this game. Let's give it a go. As Lulu would say, it'll all work out somehow. If you don't know what I'm talking about there, please check out the Atelier Mega feature over on moegamer.net, where I've just finished writing about Atelier Lulua and her enthusiasm for the fact that it will normally all work out somehow. Go on. Lovely. Right, you see up at the top it says next is just a dash now. That means that I've already potted the higher numbers, and so there's nothing I can pot to continue the sequence. So now ideally I want to pot number 1, so I can then in theory go 1, 2, 3. You'll also notice that this game doesn't have any foul shots and you don't have an opponent or anything like that. Instead, what you have up in the top left corner is you have a number of shots that you are allowed to take over the course of your entire game. When you don't pocket something, or when you pocket the cue ball like that, you will lose one of your shots. So those are your lives, basically. Right, when something comes up and says zone like this, you have two options. You can pocket a ball in that pocket to get a score bonus, or you can shoot the cue ball straight into it for some sort of special effect. There's a few different special effects it can do, so let's do that now and see what happens. So in this case, all the pockets are sparkling, and that means that we obviously just need to try and pop the ball in them. We'll get a big bonus if we actually succeed in doing that. Given what I know of my pool skills, I'm probably not going to succeed in doing that, but as I say, let's give it a go and see what happens. Sometimes you can surprise yourself, and sometimes things unfold exactly as you assume they're going to. I can only apologise to those of you watching who know how to play pool, because some of these shots I'm taking must be absolutely excruciating to watch, and for that I can only apologise. And say that, in my defence, pool is one of those games that no one ever really teaches you how to play properly. You turn up at university and suddenly you're expected to know how to play pool. And I never really sort of took it beyond fun, drunken activity to do with friends, so... I'm afraid my skills are somewhat limited. Right, we've potted all those balls, so we should now get a bonus screen, which counts how many we pocketed in a row. So 600 for those two, another 600 for those two, that adds 1200. And we potted 4 and 5 in sequence, that's another 600 points. In total, that gives us 2,400 points, which is less than the target, unfortunately. We can potentially redeem ourselves with this trick shot, but we probably will not, because I don't know how to do this trick shot. You'll see the table is covered in brandy glasses. If you break a brandy glass, then you failed the trick shot. And I don't know any more about this shot. Oh! That's better than I normally manage at that shot, to be fair. Right, so we failed that round. Now, that doesn't mean your game's over. It just means that you don't move on to the next city in the game. Because your aim in this, in the whole of Side Pocket, is to work your way through several different cities. And to move on to the next city, you have to meet the target score. If you fail to meet the target score, then you get a different table of pool to play, but you're still basically on the first stage. So I still need to score 3,000 points in order to move on, but I've now got this different arrangement. I've got this diamond shape arrangement of balls instead, which actually, in theory, makes it slightly easier to score those 3,000 points we need. But you'll notice our number of shots hasn't replenished. So we do need to bear that in mind. And just try and pot as many as we can in sequence to get that bonus at the end of the stage. That's 3 in a row. That's not going badly at all. Now, other things that you can do in this game that may help your game if you understand how they work. We've already seen how you can look at the numerical values of the balls. If you hold down that same button, if you look in the top left of the screen, you can actually apply English or spin to the ball in various different directions. And you can even do mass. So if you want to actually bunny hop the ball over things, then you can do that as well. Now, as I say, because I'm not super well up on sort of the physics and mechanics of real pool, I'm not 100% sure on when a good time to use those different spins and things is, so... But it's there if you need it. And indeed, for a lot of the trick shots, you need to make use of that properly in order to successfully make those shots. So they're actually going surprisingly well right now, although that's not in a prime position. Oh, there we go. Very nice. So you can be pretty precise with your aiming in this. So you can move the D-pad to move the aim line towards one of the cardinal directions, or you can fine-tune your aim by using the shoulder buttons, just a tap at a time, and then you can combine that with spin to, in theory, get your perfect shot. Nice. Like I say, with my pool skills being so rudimentary, it's generally a case of twat it and hope for most of the time that I'm playing this. But, you know, if you know your stuff, you can get something out of this. And, whoops. And I don't mind too much that I can't get too far into sort of the main mode of this game, because it's just a fun game to play. Just the experience of playing this game is nice and chilled out and relaxed. I love the music. I love the sound effects. I love the pretty girls. It's just a game with a really distinctive vibe to it. It just wants you to have a good time. Oh, damn it. I'm going to run out of shots. Not bad. Zone shot. Right, so this one again. There are other types of zone shots. Like there's one where it puts all of your remaining balls in front of the pockets and makes it very easy to hit them in sequence and succession. That's quite a fun one. That's a good one for getting massive scores with. I appear to have failed this one. If you could just set yourself up in a kind of optimal position for me to hit you into a pocket, that would be lovely. I believe when the table's like that, it reduces the friction on it as well. You notice the ball sort of went for a long distance there. I think that's one of the things that happens during that zone shot sequence. In we go. Lovely. One shot remaining for the next table. Just how I like it. So I scored 900 points there from potting all 9 balls. And we should get some nice bonuses from the number that we pocketed in a row. So 1200 there. Another 600 there. 600 from 2 in sequence. Another 600 from 2 in sequence there. Added to our 900. That gives us 3,900 points in total, which is enough to clear the target. And again, we get this stupid trick shot again, which I don't know how to do. So I'm just going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Good. So, next stage. We get the lady smiling at us because we succeeded. And then we move to Las Vegas from Los Angeles. So your long-term aim is to meet all these targets, pass through all the cities, and beat the game. Obviously, that's a big ask for someone who is as incompetent at pool as I am. But like I say, I don't mind, because just like having a single round of this is fun. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, this is one of the ones on the Data East collection I find myself coming back to the most, just because it's a really pleasant experience to play it. And then sad pool music when you fail. Alright, let's give that another go. Let's see if we can do any better. I'm not anticipating it, but it's worth a try. Plus, you can all giggle at my poor skills. And that ultimately is why we're all here, isn't it? Right, let's see if we can get this pink one. Sink the pink, as they say. It's probably not what they say. That means something dirty, doesn't it? Whatever. I don't care. I sunk the punk. Next, please. That is suboptimal. Oh, that's not bad though. I'll definitely take that. Right. I'm not anticipating this will work, but worth a try. Nope, no good. And I even potted the white ball just to add insult to it. Oh, no, no, no. There we go, 600 bonus points for that. But I have to pot it again because I potted the white ball. Because I am a moron. But that's actually not terrible because I got 600 points for sinking the ball. And then I get to shoot it again. Which is nice. So, 1,200 points from potting the balls there. Let's see how we do on bonuses. So 3 in a row for 1,200. 2 in a row for another 600. And just 2 in a row in number sequence for 600. That gives us 3,600 points, which is enough to meet the target first time. See? I'm getting better. I'm learning. I'm improving. Right, this time, let's see what this does. It just bends right back on itself, is what it does there. Right, next stage. Right, 4,000 points to earn this time. And a lot more shots with which to do it. Two in a row. A super. I can't remember what that means, but you see one of those balls is sparkling there, so I think that ball is like super powered at this point. I can't really get to it from where I am though, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. And you'll see it only lasts for a single shot as well, so if you're not able to do anything with it, then tough luck. Not a good position to be in. Still not an amazing position to be in. Oh! Did not expect that to happen. But I will happily take it. Nice. I meant to do that. I actually did mean to do that. Look at me, I'm playing an almost convincing game of pool. It all goes horribly wrong when we get to situations like this, though. Nice. Time to zone. It's a little bit awkward to get in from here, but I think I can do it. There we go. Right, twat it! Don't go in the... Thank you. Well, that was unfortunate. It was worth a try. There we go. Now 6 shots remaining for the next table. I'm doing really well. Alright, how are we for bonuses this time? 3 in a row for 1200. Another 3 in a row for 2400 in total. 2 for 600. Another 2 for 600. Gives us a total of 6,000 points. That was a pretty good round. And again, a trick shot I do not know how to do. Hold on. Stop. Give it some of this. That might not be the wrong idea, actually.
Let's challenge.
Yes, let's challenge. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's another trick shot. I don't bloody know. Hit it. That's not how you do that one. If you were wondering. Right, next table. Just 6 shots to go. Let's see what we can do with those 6 shots then. Now, if I can pot something with every shot, then I don't have to worry about them only being 6 shots left. However. Ooh! Tasty. Tasty. Less tasty, but I'll take a few tasties in a row. Over no tasties whatsoever. Go on. Oh, not quite. Nice. Unnice. Well, set up reasonably well though, at least. Don't know if I can get that in from here. Or maybe I can. Let's try it. There we go. Oh, perfectly positioned as well. I got an extra life. I'm the best. We might have some quite tasty bonuses in that as well. I don't know if that's enough. 1200 for that, but that was all. And 1200 for that, plus 600. Gives us 3000. That's clearly not enough. And this same bloody trick shot again. Right. No. No. I need to get 4,000. I thought it was more than that for some reason. Okay, slightly different arrangement of balls again. Slightly more spread. Wallop! That's a shame. Oh, that was nice though. More of that, please. Oh, you bastard! You bloody bastard. I think it's all over for me. It would seem to be all over for me, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Except that's game over. Sad pool music.
Game over.
Anyway, that is Side Pocket. A really fun game, even though I'm not very good at it. But it's one of those games where you feel like each time you play, if you play a few times in succession, you can feel yourself getting slightly better each time you play. So it's a game I feel that it would reward you actually spending a bit of time with it and trying to figure things out. So, yeah, I recommend you do that. This is definitely one of my favourites on the Data East Collection 1 cartridge for the Evercade. Right, let's leave it there then. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.